Alright, ladies and gentlemen, another week has passed and we find ourselves again in control of Damien Sandow's career. We're about 5 weeks into this and I'm still in recording day 2, so all of your tips and advice and stuff since the premiere of this series is now going to be put to use probably after this episode. And all your reactions as well. So there's going to at least be 6 or 7 episodes of this at least. And we'll see where it goes on my channel. I think it's something new. I think it's something different. I think it should be able to take off, but we'll find out. Alright, let's see. So we just watched Raw again. I didn't watch any of the matches except for the tag team match. Kofi Kingston beat Santino Marella. Brodus Clay lost to David Otunga. Zack Ryder lost to Tensai. AJ Lee defeated Nikki Bella and then was attacked by Brie Bella. The Miz and R-Truth lost to The Shield. Obviously, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, the champions, the mid-card champions of Monday Night Raw. The Miz and R-Truth feuding. They had issues being a cohesive unit in that match. Dolph Ziggler defeated John Cena in an Extreme Rules match. Well, there you go. Live on Monday Night Raw. Alright, so let's see. Let's clear this out. Frustration's building. Alright, let's see. We've got Santino versus Tensai, Ryback versus Jericho, Jinder Mahal versus Cesaro, Big Show versus Drew McIntyre. None of these matches really interest me. It's superstars, whatever. Marella defeats Tensai. Ryback loses to Jericho. Mahal loses to Cesaro. And Big Show loses to Drew McIntyre. That's very intriguing. Alright. Okay, so here we are. We are in the second week of month number 2. So let's see. We're not in anything. Well, we've got Cody Rhodes. Whoa, rivalry match, excuse me. Cody Rhodes should not be used in that match, but whatever. Let's let Cody Rhodes be involved in that match. We'll probably have to watch it just to see what it does. I mean, Cesaro is also the NXT Tag Team Champion. So we'll see how that works out. And maybe for the future. Titus O'Neil is going to be busy disposing of Great Khali and Wade Barrett, the Intercontinental Champion. So we are going to place ourselves here in this match against Darren Young. That's what we said we wanted to be, so we're going to put ourselves here. So Darren Young and I will face each other alone, one-on-one. So we'll save that real quick. I don't think that changes anything, does it? No. Good. And then we'll watch Cesaro versus Cody Rhodes. So let's just make sure the rivalries are the same. They're still going as planned. Yes, okay, so Sin Cara might help us out against Cesaro here, weaken him up for our tag team match sometime in the future. Alright, so let's see here. Titus O'Neil defeating Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. Okay. Orton will take on the World Champion Mark Henry. That's interesting. Mark Henry loses to Randy Orton. Wow. Justin Gabriel versus Jinder Mahal with Caitlyn. Obviously, last week, Caitlyn joining up with 3MB, and mostly with Jinder Mahal. They are now, I guess, a couple, and doesn't pay dividends. Justin Gabriel goes over. Del Rio versus Sheamus one-on-one. Del Rio winning the match over Sheamus. Alright, title match between Mark Henry and Del Rio is quickly becoming personal, so something must have happened. But we didn't see that. So now we are in this match here. We are going to face off against Darren Young. And I guess let's just get into it here. Add a character for this one. Damien Sandow has not been given a mic out to the ring. It's just a grudge match. Last week, Darren Young was brutally attacked by Damien Sandow. And here he comes, Damien Sandow. This man is as reserved as he seems to be, is a very dangerous man under that robe. Last week during commentary, he gave us a clear insight that he and Cody Rhodes, Team Rhodes Scholars, was gunning for the NXT Tag Team Championships, and the first people on the bottom of that totem pole were the prime time players. During Titus O'Neil's match against Christian, Damien Sandow would attack Titus O'Neil's partner and friend Darren Young with a chair. During all the commotion, Drew McIntyre, current #1 contender for the Tag Team Championships of the Real Americans, would come out and also join the scuffle. All 3 of the Tag Team contenders were involved in this mix. Christian would then get paid off for this distraction, hitting the kill switch and getting the win over Titus O'Neil. Obviously, Titus O'Neil rectifying the situation earlier tonight with his win over the Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett with Great Khali in a triple threat match. And here we go. Darren Young is looking focused. Damien Sandow is a dangerous individual, but do not doubt the abilities of Darren Young. Devastating moveset, unalienable charisma and energy. Darren Young has all the tools that it takes to take out Damien Sandow. Oh, and here we go, Damien Sandow trying to start this match off with a little bit of physicality. Darren Young going around the back and a nice back suplex connecting to the savior of the unwashed masses. Damien Sandow calls himself the Duke of Decency, the shining light in a harbor of iniquity. A very egotistical man is Damien Sandow, but deservedly so. He backs it up when he's in the ring. At Extreme Rules, we saw him and Cody Rhodes decimate Christian and Justin Gabriel. I mean, they did take a lot of damage in that match, but they also won clean out. And tonight we get to see Cody Rhodes take on one half of the tag team champion Cesaro in one-on-one action. Will Damien Sandow play a part in that match? Damien Sandow being beaten into the corner now, and Darren Young shoulder thrusts into the corner, and Damien Sandow needs to make a change in this match or he is going to get laid down for the 1-2-3. Darren Young, a nice drop kick there. Damien Sandow turning it around. Russian leg sweep by Darren Young, sweeping the legs out from under Damien Sandow. Darren Young thinks that that's enough, and he's going for the pin. And Damien Sandow kicks out. Oh, and a drop kick straight to the knee of Damien Sandow. Darren Young is attacking with ferocity in this match. He does not forget the chair shot that he took last week to the head from Damien Sandow. And Damien Sandow is in trouble here. And another pin attempt. And Damien Sandow is getting taken to the woodshed by Darren Young. And Damien Sandow knocks Darren Young down and immediately goes after the head. Look at it, just the savage moveset of Damien Sandow. He chooses to attack with such ferocity from his moves. I mean, he learned them from Killer Kowalski, and that's just, I mean, other than the Heart Dungeon, that's just the second best place to learn your craft. Other people who've come out of that Killer Kowalski camp is none other than the Game, Triple H, the COO of the company. And you know how much success he's had in his career. Damien Sandow, nice snap suplex there. And again, look at that, a knee straight to the face. No doubt learning that from his new partner, Cody Rhodes. Darren Young attempting to keep Damien Sandow down, but Damien Sandow is just so ferocious in this match. He is just going sinisterly for Darren Young. He will not give up. He's just so out there. Darren Young, a nice leg sweep there once again. And the crowd starting to get behind Darren Young, and Darren Young keeps utilizing a strategy of covering Damien Sandow. He probably knows that he's not going to get the full 3 count, but the amount of energy that Damien Sandow is expending to kick out of the 3 count is really what Darren Young is after here. Darren Young measuring Damien Sandow up. And he might hit him. Damien Sandow getting hit with the double gut buster to the gut. And Darren Young might win this match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Victory for Darren Young. And Darren Young going over Damien Sandow. Darren Young getting a measure of revenge here tonight after Damien Sandow's attack on him last week. Damien Sandow tried to utilize a savage moveset here tonight against Darren Young. Darren Young wasn't having any of it. Darren Young and Titus O'Neil both winning their matches, probably propelling themselves up further up the list of tag team contenders. Darren Young, look at that. And Darren Young has just proved that he is everything and more than what we thought he was. Alright, so that segment there didn't really go the way Damien Sandow planned, but it's a little bit of give and take in this business. Losing to Darren Young isn't a big deal there. It's not too bad. It's not the worst. The title match, okay. It's not the worst, and especially if we're building a feud, there's got to be some wins on both sides, so I'm not too upset about that. Alright, now we're going to be watching this match here. We're obviously going to be watching this match here. We're going to have interference on, just in case. And we're going to let Cody, and we're going to see if Cody Rhodes can defeat the Swiss Superman, Antonio Cesaro. This will be a very good key point in the future, if ever we need to come across it. So Cody Rhodes versus Cesaro. Maybe Sin Cara will get involved in the mix here. The Uber American. I've never seen that up before. They usually don't show that. One half of the tag team champions. Cesaro is one half of the tag team champions of Friday Night SmackDown, the NXT Championship being moved up onto the second flagship show of the WWE, and no doubt is the reason why Cody Rhodes is so intent on winning this match. He wants to get some gold around his waist. We just spoke with Cody Rhodes. He said that Damien Sandow is upset and didn't expect to lose that match against Darren Young. But Cody Rhodes is definitely going to send a message to the real Americans here tonight by getting a win over Cesaro. Alright, and here we go. Antonio Cesaro versus Cody Rhodes. One-on-one on Friday Night SmackDown. And Cesaro, a nice belly-to-belly suplex there. Not going to go easy on Cody Rhodes. Drop kick to the corner. Cody Rhodes taking Cesaro down, and a knee, emphasizing the point. Cody Rhodes catching the kick. Cesaro powers out, runs straight into a power slam from Cody Rhodes, and another power slam. Cesaro might have really underestimated Cody Rhodes here in this match. Cody Rhodes has some spunk. And I can see this rivalry in the future between the Rhodes Scholars and the Real Americans to be an extremely violent one, if it comes to pass. Cesaro right now has a lot of issues with Sin Cara. He just can't seem to get a definite win over the masked superstar. Oh, and Cesaro just dragging Cody's face across the mat. And now an elbow drop to the back of the skull. Cody Rhodes now again dropping Cesaro into the corner. Cesaro learns better of it, turns him around for a German suplex. Cesaro, a very fast learner in the ring. You're going to have to switch up your moveset, Cody, if you have any chance of getting one over the Swiss Superman. Pound for pound, the strongest superstar in the WWE. Antonio Cesaro, nice scoop slam there. He trapped the arm behind the back of Cody Rhodes. Not only impacting some damage to the lower back, but also destroying a bit of his hand there. Cody Rhodes missed the drop kick. Cesaro takes advantage. Cody Rhodes hits the second drop kick, and Cesaro is running on the ropes. Cesaro getting rolled up here. Grabs the rope to break up the pin. This would be a huge message from Team Rhodes Scholars to get a win over Antonio Cesaro, one half of the tag team champions. Running Bulldog there, taking the champ down. Knee to the back of the head. Cody Rhodes gaining momentum here. Cody Rhodes going for a DDT, no reverse into a Russian leg sweep. Oh, and a double stomp straight to the gut of Cody Rhodes. And Cesaro seems to have Cody exactly where he wants him. European uppercut blocked by Cody. Reversed. Another reversal. Cesaro now targeting the legs of Cody Rhodes. Trying to slow the speedster down. And striking each other. Punches, kicks, forearms, elbows, Alabama slam from Cody Rhodes to Cesaro. Could this be it? Is Cody Rhodes gonna upset the one half of the tag team champions? Going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Cesaro kicking out. And there we go. Cody Rhodes going for crossroads. Gets reversed. Cesaro turns Cody Rhodes around into the uppercut. Oh my god. What a match. And oh my god, Cesaro taking a beating to Cody Rhodes. And Cesaro is distracted here by the music of Sin Cara. Sin Cara, I mean, his entrance music played, but I mean, Cesaro didn't see anything. Now Cesaro focusing on a recovering Cody Rhodes. A huge opportunity there for Cesaro to put Cody Rhodes away. Sin Cara's music distracted him, and now Cesaro's got to do the work all over again and keep Cody Rhodes down. Cesaro, oh man, the strongest man in the WWE, and there you go. Just lifting and throwing Cody Rhodes like a rag doll. This is it. 1, 2, no, Cody Rhodes kicks out. Unbelievable, and there's that uppercut again. Oh my god, Cesaro. The uppercut connecting to Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 3. Cesaro. And there you go. You see Sin Cara making his way down to the ring. Cesaro with an amazing match against Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just could not hang with one half of the tag team champions. If Team Rhodes Scholars wants to be the tag team champions, they are going to have to climb a tough hill. They are not ready for the real Americans. Hell, they're barely ready for the primetime players. Look at that uppercut there, just catching Cody Rhodes under the chin. 1, 2, 3, Cesaro, the winner of that match. And there you go. And look at that, Sin Cara on the stage. Sin Cara understands that Cesaro is the strongest man in the WWE, but he is not the most skilled and he is not the fastest. Sin Cara, a definite threat to Cesaro. Alright, so there you go. Not a good night for the Rhodes Scholars. Not a very good week overall for us. But, I mean, we are the lowest men on the totem pole. We're going to have to job out eventually, and tonight was one of those nights. Alright, so let's see. We've got some pretty interesting... A Falls Count Anywhere match, okay. Miz R-Truth one-on-one, Ziggler Cena one-on-one. See, that's what I don't like about the rivalry matches. I don't know. But I think it makes sense that they're there for this playthrough, though. Alright, so let's see here. So we've got 2 weeks remaining on those, 3 weeks remaining for Cesaro and Sin Cara. It's a bit unfortunate that we couldn't destroy Darren Young like we wanted. It's unfortunate that Cody Rhodes couldn't send a message to the real Americans But we're going to have to rebound, and we're going to have to take on the primetime players at Over the Limit. We're going to have to challenge them to a match. If it's Over the Limit, what kind of match should we challenge them to? If it's Over the Limit... Let's see, what kind of matches do we have? I don't really want to do anything that's going to steal the show too much, but something that we could really make a claim was our own. How about we do a... not a ladder match. That's something for like a #1 contendership. I don't want to do a tables match. I think it's a bit overdone in tag team matches. So maybe we should just do a good old-fashioned tag team match, you know? So on SmackDown, we'll have Cody Rhodes face off against Darren Young. I don't know. We'll figure out what Universe Mode is going to do, but I'm going to try to book towards a tag team match with the primetime players at Over the Limit. And we'll see how at odds we can really get. It's Over the Limit, so I'm really interested to see what it would be. Like an I Quit match, maybe? For the championship, so maybe a submission match? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like our cup of tea, especially me and Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to think things through. And another week passes. So until next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will, well, let's see. Did I even, I don't think I did. I don't even think I saw the results. I did. I went through them all. Okay. All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another week has gone by. And Cody Rhodes was unsuccessful, I was unsuccessful, and now we have to resort to just trying to move up the totem pole at Over the Limit. And then after Over the Limit, we'll be building a No Way Out, so maybe we'll try for a Steel Cage #1 contendership match at No Way Out, and then we'll try for the championships at Money in the Bank, or maybe we'll be in Money in the Bank. Who knows? So maybe we'll get the championships earlier. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. The future is very hard to tell for this series. So again, it's very important that you like this video if you enjoyed it. And it also is very important to leave your feedback and commentary in the comments section below. It gives me some feedback. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel bad. And that's always a good thing to experience in human. It makes you still experience the human experience of feeling good and bad. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Until next week, I am Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.